And now on Good Galaxy Night, we present to you the return of Zlatan. Let's talk about it. Good Galaxy Night. What is up, guys and fans? This is Futbol Galaxy, and for today, I do not have my very good friend Valparaiso because he's on a trip. So he's not here for today, but he might be in next week's episode. I don't know. He has some arrangements. I have my arrangements. So it's just me for today. And for today, it's the return of Zlatan. Because he's back, baby. He returned and he scored a goal against Sporting Kansas City. And what do you expect, man? He's going to score goals. He's a goal scorer. He's a striker. Of course he's going to score goals. It's such a surprise if he comes to play and doesn't score goals. He has scored in at least every single appearance he's made it with the Galaxy, which is a good thing, and that's what we want. So right now, that's what we're going to talk about. The Sporting Kansas City game, a 2-0 win. That's 2 away victories back to back. That is awesome. Fabio Alvarez making his debut goal, which is what I expected, and it was about time. I did expect him to score a goal very soon, and boom, there he is. A nice assist from Zlatan, giving the ball to Alvarez, who hits it with the header, and then on the second goal, Zlatan scores the goal from an assist from Uriel Antuna. By the way, in my opinion, Antuna, such a better winger than a striker. He does not serve as well as a striker. In fact, he has not scored a single goal in a striker position. He has scored 2 goals in winger as a winger position, and he's doing great. You see, here's the thing: if you want to be a coach, don't put players in the wrong positions. All right. Back when Ziggy Smith was coach, rest in peace, he put Ola Kamara as wingers, and that wasn't working out so good. Now we're seeing the same thing, only in reverse. Now we're seeing, instead of seeing a striker as a winger, now we're seeing a winger as a striker. You don't do that. A winger's job is to pass the ball to the strikers, not to play as a striker and shoot the ball. He doesn't know how to do that. He may shoot the goals and try to score goals. He can do that, but his main job is to pass the ball to the main strikers. In this case, Zlatan, and that worked perfectly against Sporting KC. It worked perfectly in the second goal from Zlatan, with that nice pass from Uriel Antuna to Zlatan. That worked perfectly. So here's a tip to GBS. Don't put Antuna as a striker, because he's never worked as a striker so far, and he will never work as a striker at all because he is a winger. This formation of a 4-3-3 was perfect, and I think is one of the best formations that GBS has made with the Galaxy up to this point. I think it was a brilliant formation. I liked it a lot. Both teams, both the Galaxy and Sporting Kansas City, they both played with a 4-3-3 formation, but the Galaxy having a better advantage in a way. They took the victory. So here's a formation. Let's go from the bottom to the top. Bingham as a goalkeeper, and he was a beast in today's game. So many great saves. He was the beast today. Excellent job by David Bingham. Then from left to right, you got Jordan Shelvik, Dave Romney, Giancarlo Gonzalez, and Daniel Steres. I am surprised that Steres is taking the right back. Then you got from in the midfield from left to right, Sebastian Lletget, Jonathan Dos Santos, and Perry Kitchen. In my opinion, I think Juninho would have been good to replace Perry Kitchen or Joe Corona, but that didn't happen, so oh well. And then from left to right in the forwards, you got Uriel Antuna as the left wing, Ibrahimovic as main striker, and Fabio Alvarez as the right wing. And in my opinion, this is a really good formation. And I think this is the best, like I said, best formation that GBS has done so far with the Galaxy. And hopefully he can put this formation in against New England Revolution, because this worked perfectly. Putting Antuna as a winger, which he is, that's brilliant. And then you got the 2 goals from Ibrahimovic and Alvarez, a striker and a winger. So this is a really good formation. My only thing that I would say is to probably replace Perry Kitchen with Joe Corona, because we kind of need more of an attacking midfielder than a defensive midfielder. I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion because, I don't know. Because Perry Kitchen is more of a defensive midfielder. Corona is more of a regular, normal midfielder and a attacking, a little bit of attacking midfielder. So I think Joe Corona should probably be put in Perry Kitchen's place, or Juninho, one of those two. So, this was a really good game for the Galaxy. An excellent victory. Next game is up against the New England Revolution. It's once again going to be one of those LA versus Boston rivalries. It's happened many times through in LA sports. You got recently the Super Bowl as the LA Rams lost against the New England Patriots. So, that didn't happen. That didn't work out. But you know who's the team who's won the most against Boston teams? Yeah. You know it. It's the Galaxy. We've defeated them 2 or 3 times in the MLS Cup before. It's like, come on, we should win this. We freaking beat them at home, for crying out loud, last year 3-2. So this should be an easy game. I'm pretty sure. I hope that GBS does stick with the same formation with the 4-3-3, because it worked perfectly versus Sporting Kansas City, and I say that he should do it again for a New England Revolution. Put Antuna as a left wing, Ibrahimovic as the main striker, and then Fabio Alvarez as the right wing. You stick with those three. Stick with the 4-3-3, or just any formation that has a 3 on the offense, because those 2 wingers with Ibra is perfect in my opinion. What a great idea. Antuna is perfect for a winger because he can pass balls, and if he has the chance, he can score goals. And then Alvarez can also pass the ball to Zlatan or to other players. And, of course, he can score goals if he can and if he has a chance. So this is a brilliant formation. Again, I'm giving this formation a 5-star because it worked perfectly against Sporting KC. And let's hope that GBS does stick to this formation for a little while longer until the moment comes where it doesn't work anymore. So, against New England Revolution, apparently, they are sitting at... Hold on a second. Yeah, here we go. They are currently in the Eastern Conference, second to last place with 13 points. That's the same type of thing with Sporting Kansas City, to be honest, because they are right now second to last place, but they have 14 points. As for New England, they have 13. So we're up against another second to last team in their conference. So with that being said, and with that in fact, this should be an easy game. I'm gonna say a 3-0 win, or possibly 2. But I want to see 3-0 because New England, they're not doing so good. We have some really good players. This is coming after that 4 losing streak. Now that we're recovering back after that Orlando game, but I think we're doing. Now it's Zlatan coming back, of course. I think we have a very good chance of winning. I think the Galaxy is going to go back to their winning ways after this. So don't expect the Galaxy to lose, because I'm pretty sure they're going to win. If they do lose, then I'm going to be sad. Really, really, really sad. Guess what? Not only are we second in the Western Conference, we are also second in the whole league. That is right. Of course, that it will stay that way unless if Seattle Sounders doesn't beat FC Dallas in the next match, which I believe it's tomorrow. FC Dallas is currently at 7th place, the playoff position, rank right at the bottom. So Seattle might win this. I do expect them to win. They're doing really good. So if they do beat FC Dallas, they will be 29 points above us. By 1 point, they will take 2nd place in the Western Conference, and we will remain with 28 points in the Western Conference. But that is if they win. If Seattle loses, which I really hope they do, or even tie. Yeah, even if they tie, we are still going to be in 2nd place, and I hope we stay in 2nd place because I really don't want to go any further than 4th. Well, there we go. We got that Sporting KC review, and we just did the New England Revolution preview. And because Pariso's not here, this episode, this show is a little bit shorter than usual. So we kind of did. I covered everything. We did the review, and we did the next match preview, which is, by the way, on Saturday at Dignity Health Sports Park. So after 3 years, I think, Bruce Arena will return to the home stadium of the Galaxy. Of course, I don't know what the fans will think about that, but I mean, he's like on a different team. But in my opinion, I think Bruce Arena has been the best coach the Galaxy has so far. Of course, GBS could take that rank if he wins the MLS Cup this year. But I think Bruce Arena has been the best. In my opinion, he has been the best coach the Galaxy's ever had. I do miss him. When they were searching for a coach, I really did hope that he would return, but unfortunately, that did not happen. So, oh well. So the Galaxy are playing on Sunday, not Saturday, on Sunday, June 2nd, 9:30 p.m. at Dignity Health Sports Park. That's a really late time. Holy cow, the game is going to begin almost at 10 and it's going to end at midnight? Like, jeez, that's a really... Why on earth would they not put it till 6 or 7 like usual? Okay, whatever. Well, if you want to stay up late, go right ahead. I am just going to watch on the TV. I'm even gonna go, dude. I'm just gonna watch on the TV. There's no way I'm gonna be until midnight, especially in the traffic in the parking at the stadium. And it takes like almost an hour already to get there. And if you live far from Carson, you probably might get back like around 1 or 2 in the morning. So that's a really sucky time. Like, who the crap put the date until 9:30 p.m. If you want to go right ahead. I'm not saying anything. Like, just go. If you want to go, then go. I think this is a really dumb idea putting it at 9:30 p.m. because that's going to be really late. So, there you have it. The Galaxy taking on New England Revolution. Another LA versus Boston. And hopefully, we can beat New England Revolution for a second time in a row. Well, my friends, we've come to the end of another one. So, let's close it off. Thank you guys for listening. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for the next episode of Good Galaxy Night, where we will be reviewing the New England Revolution game. And until then, as always, have yourselves a good Galaxy Night.